Welcome to my commentary guide for the Solo Raid Kayangel. So here, as every other video, you can take a run, which is pretty much simulating the yearning movement speed buff. If you're a support that has kind of a support build, you can take True Supporter. And then if you need stagger, you will take this one. Otherwise, the other one are not that useful. So we'll take a run and let's do it. Here is a little mob killing. It's pretty good to fill up your gauge. If you have, like an example, Igniter Sword, or let's say a support that needs to fill up the bubble instead of using a stim. Alright, so first boss, fairly straightforward. He has about one mech and some little details. This one slaps one side, just stay to the other side. This one he's attempting to grab somebody. Try to not be in the front when he's locked in. He's grabbing somebody again. For entropy classes, Kayangel is gonna be slightly more irritating to do because they teleport a lot, they glide a lot, and they turn very often. This attack you stay out and then in, he's gonna have a safe spot on one of the sides, and that's it. This one you stay where you are, or almost, gonna slap both sides. The eyes, you see this little line from the arena, you want to put it on the edge on the first half of the fight, and then these spots will give you damage buff for the first half, but the second half instead they electrocute you, so you want to try to put it on the edge as much as you can, so the rest of the arena is clean. That's a counter. If you do not counter that, he's going to spin and do a lot of damage. So you wanna be careful for that. This one, he has two versions of this. If I would hit him from the front, I would reflect damage. So I need to be in the back and stagger him. The other version is a 360 reflect. So if you do too much damage, he's gonna do a AoE damage. And then first mechanic very soon in about 10 bars. He's about to grab me. This one, he's about to charge his sword, teleport, and slam his target. So if you see him reappear, you want a space bar on the sides. This one, we got it again. That's it.
I'll show you the forbidden
Now
power.
Mechanic. All the circle that we previously put become electric fight. the one that we put on the edge early on disappear because the arena breaks. And then all you have to do is dodge the lightning coming from the top. Your character gets pulled in at the bottom continuously. So if I would stop moving, I would just glide, and if I hit the bottom part, I will get heavily damaged and also yeeted out the arena and die. And that's it. Pretty much all that there is to this fight. Charging the sword again, and wait, and then space bar. And on the second half of the fight, he does 2 more swings, so always be careful for that. The eyes, now that they electrocute, you want to put it on the side, and once the timer reaches 0 on the debuff bar, you want to get out. This one, you will land on somebody and spacebar back in, and that's it. Same counter attack. Unfortunately, I did not have my counter up. And debuff at 0 second, you want to get out. Get out, get in, and check on his sights. What I say, spot. This is the other variant where you just don't hit him. Otherwise, he does a AoE that might knock you off the arena. And that's it. Case 1 is done. This part is another mob grind. Just kill the mobs. Fill up your gauge if you're a gauge flag. So next thing to check out for the next boss. The next boss uses a pattern where if you have played like the Pokemon games, the weakness of the starter Pokemon So grass, fire, and water. So water beats fire, fire beats grass, and grass beats water. Basically, this boss is all about that. The boss will during the fight debuff you with, if you get hit by like a fire attack, you get a fire debuff, and then if she hits you with the opposite attack, you're gonna take some massive damage. So sometimes Purify can be good. And the only thing is you have to pay attention for the first smack. You need to not Purify. Otherwise you can make some mistakes and die. So the first smack's about to happen at like 65 bar. Mostly dodge her attack, learn her regular pattern. So now technically I'm debuffed with fire. So if I take ice, I will take more damage. This is a counter pattern. So you run away and then counter over here. And then you get a free window. And first mechanic.
The power to defy
People
fate
go at these
is
positions
not something you can wield so easily.
to block the balls that are gonna come. So this one I block the ice one, and then I rotate to the next position. And then I go to the next one, and then I do 2 full circle from the position I did. So 6 balls in total you block, and that's it. She's gonna look towards an element, and you break the weakness. So she's looking at ice, I will break grass. And that's it.
There's no need to
This
run.
mech, you want to press
quietly
spacebar
accept the
until
light
you reach
and
almost
your
full.
death.
And once you see the black pulse, you want to finish it just before. She does 4 pulse in total, so if she does the blue pulse for the first 3, you know that the 4th one is automatically the black pulse. So yeah, you want to hold it until you see the black pulse. You finish it just before. The next mechanic is going to be at like 40 bar-ish. If you do it in group play, each person is going to a location where a soldier spawn and have to counter it. In solo mode, you only have to counter yours on your side. And then after you counter all of them in group play, you have to stagger the boss. So back, we go 90%, we wait for the black pulse, and we finish it just before the explosion. And this should be mech.
Come, my warriors.
And wait until we put the sword up and counter. And now stagger the boss. So you see there's a soldier on the top right. So another player would do that one. And there's another soldier at the south of the map. About 20 bar, that's gonna be the next mech. And basically, she's gonna do donuts on the
This
floor
strength
that
was given
designate
to us
what's
by the light. Its
strong element.
radiance shall
So
protect
since it's
us.
fire for the inner one, we wanna break ice, and then for the ice one, we're gonna break the grass. You need to break all of it, and then do not stand on the donuts, otherwise you'll get damaged. And that's it. If on the floor it was green, you would break fire on that tile. So see, blue, I hold it, and then black, I finish it. I got lucky and got black on the other ones. This is another counter pattern, but I do not have my counter. If you fail it, they're gonna do massive AoE damage, but nothing too bad. And that's it for game 2. There we go. And now game 3. When playing in party, there's some attack that will not be present when you do solo. Or they're present, but it's kind of different. You want some flame grenade in your parties, so you can kind of cheese a mech where one of the mech is like a bullet hell, and if you get hit by one of the attack, when he finishes it, he stun everybody. But you can just stack on the boss, throw flame grenade at your feet, and then instantly free your whole squad. And then if you're uncomfortable with this raid, you can also bring time stop for past 60 bar, but we'll talk about it when it comes. So beginning of the fight, just fight him regularly. After you push some bars, he will do a mirror pattern. He's gonna charge towards somebody, so now it's me. And then once he appears, go a little bit opposite, and then try not to spin the boss, because if you touch the mirror once, your HP is set to 1, so you're likely to die.
Under Light's order, everything
This
will be
mech,
restored.
you just want to dodge, get in the safe area, then dodge again. This is the first line, now find a safe spot, then dodge right after. If you are in group play, you can kind of control the boss. So I would stand in the middle to get the aggro,
Lauriel is growing
and
stronger.
then I would go
I
about
can
here.
sense something from that
If he
crystal.
appears, get away,
The
and
crystal's absorbing the light.
you can get a
Is there
free
any way to use
crystal
this strength?
lit up. For the mirror mech, after the 180 bar, he's gonna pull you in whenever he does his mirror. So you wanna walk backward a little bit, and then make sure not to get sucked in the mirror. These gold orbs I haven't really talked about. They give you a buff that allows you to damage the boss. Also, this is the mech I talked about, the bullet hell, where you have to dodge. So now I got hit once. I'm slowed in solo mode, but in group play you get imprisoned. So you want to be careful with that. This one is, you just dodge everything, and if you have a support that can shield you, you can have the freest damage. Okay. First mech. basically you have to redirect the beam
Is there a way to use this
from
strength?
each player, and then the fourth towards the boss. So people go from party number. If I touch his circle, I get frozen. If I touch this circle on my left, I get frozen. So do not touch it, otherwise it's a wipe. You aim the laser towards the boss, and that's it. This one you want to go to the edge. It gives you time to also get refresh buff of the light aura. And then he's gonna do expanding donut. You want to see where it ends, so it's about here. And then spacebar back in. And that's it. The next mechanic is a little bit simple, but sometimes people get greedy with the white orb. So in group play, you want to go ×3, your party number, and then you are going to check on the floor. I will ping in a second. He's pushed. So on the floor, there's gonna be these rooms. So 2 of them are going to light up during the mech. So this is what you want to check. So you check the runes on the floor. So bottom left and then top left. And then you want to pay attention to the orbs that are glowing white. So in a group format, you want to have each person have their own quadrant. So you don't overlap trying to grab the white ball. Once you take one white ball, you can see, you can reveal the other balls what they are with the sonar. And then wherever the 2 pillars were, so it was bottom left, top left, this is where you have to hide behind the shadow. If you go outside, you're pretty much dead. And don't try to get out early because you will also die very fast. And then there's one last mech at 60 bar. I lost my buff. Start getting me. He's doing the bow version, so I just run. These projectiles are coming back, so be careful. And that's it. And now at 60 bar. This one you just run. There's going to be little discs. You need to escape them, otherwise they stun you. And the boss is going to do a lot of damage. And if you're clumped up with your friends, where you all got caught, this could result in a one-shot. So this in group play, you want to stand about here, but in solo mode it's different.
Lauriel set up a
You want to see the
barrier.
one that has
We have to
runes
take
on
them all
them,
down
so
in one
it's
go.
this one. You ping it for your friends, and then once you have done a full circle, pinging all the runes, you go to the angel on your side that had the pings and stagger it.
This is the end of countless futures. The
And that's
light
it.
will make me whole.
There's one more thing, and we have this in the bag. So I saw that the tiles over here got lit up, so he's gonna go in the middle. You have to hide, but this time he pulls you in. So you have to always click against the wall, and then he's gonna do the laser. If you are not comfortable, you can always time stop here. This is a really good spot. This is the one where we dodge. And that's it. So basically the end of the fight is pretty much a couple pattern and then the shadow mech until you kill the boss. Here we go. Here is Kayangel, all 3 hits. Thank you for watching and have a good day.